So the word's been getting out about the carnivore diet, and you're wondering, should you be doing the carnivore diet to lose weight? In this video, I'm gonna share my thoughts on the carnivore diet, as well as, the do's and don'ts and things to pay attention to if you decide to do it. Now, if you find the video helpful, be sure to hit that like button and the subscribe button so you don't miss any future videos. Let's get to the action. All right, channel, so to give you a quick summary of what the carnivore diet is, it's basically an all meat diet. You're not eating any carbs, no vegetables, no fruits, straight meat all day, every day. And this just makes me think back to when I first started my fitness journey. Now, I found myself, looking at all these men's health magazines, muscle and fitness magazines, going on bodybuilding.com, searching different articles on Google, and I was just trying to figure out how to get super lean and shredded. I wasn't overweight, but I wanted my abs to be lean and shredded. I'm like, okay, what am I doing wrong? Because just eating healthy ain't cutting it. And so, I found myself doing these extremely high protein diets, cutting out carbs, cutting out sugar. And, after a few days, I found myself feeling extremely tired. I found myself not even really being able to work out like I want to, because I just didn't have the energy to perform at the rate I was performing before I had cut out my carbs. And this whole carnivore diet is kind of like the same thing. It's one of those diets where it's an extreme. Even with keto. I remember once I was on a phone call with a young lady. She was, inquiring about my coaching, and she told me that her cousin and her, had lost like 25 pounds from doing keto so they could go on this vacation for the weekend. And after the cousin had came back from the vacation, she stopped doing keto because she just couldn't sustain it. She wanted to be able to, eat carbs. She wanted to be able to, drink wine and things like that. But obviously the keto diet, you really can't eat any carbs, barely any. And, she found herself falling off the diet and gaining all the weight back. And so keto diet, that's something that I look at as kind of like an extreme type diet. The super high protein, zero carb diet, that's kind of like an extreme type of a diet. And the same goes for the carnivore diet. That's my thoughts on it. It's a very extreme diet. You're basically just eating all meat, no potatoes, no rice, no pancakes, no waffles, no chips, none of that stuff. It's just pure meat. And it's just like most diet trends that tend to, come out every other year. It's an extreme. It's either extremely high protein that you're consuming, or extremely high fats, or extremely high carbs. Like even vegan is somewhat of an extreme diet because you're not eating any meat. And so, people can drop weight. Yeah, you can drop weight doing it because you're cutting out an entire food group. My baby brother knows if you cut out an entire food group, you go lose weight. But you got to ask yourself, can you realistically sustain doing this diet long term? And if the answer is no, then what's going to happen is you're going to lose some weight. And then, slowly but surely, once you stop doing that diet, you're going to start gaining all the weight back. And not only that, with the carnivore diet, because you're only eating meat, you're going to be deficient with a lot of essential minerals that our body needs. And so if you do decide to do the carnivore diet, you're going to have to take all different types of, multivitamins and just vitamins in general to supplement the vitamins and essentials that you're not getting from doing a carnivore diet. And then if you like your boy Jay Jackson, like honestly, I just like eating good food. Even though I'm a fitness trainer, I've been doing this over 13 years now. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm not gonna be like these trainers out here who hide the cheat meals and the good food that they eat. I'm kind of like The Rock. I eat my, French toast. I like eating waffles and pancakes and my Reese's cups at night from time to time. I don't do this all the time, but I enjoy my life. Like if you've been watching my videos for, any length of time, I talk a lot about the 80-20 rule. 80% of the time I'm disciplined, I'm on point. But then the other 20%, your boy go eat. And because I know I like eating, these types of foods like pancakes and tacos and burgers and things like that have carbs in them, then the carnivore diet definitely ain't gonna be for me. I'm aware of that. And so you gotta ask yourself, is giving up carbs something that you're okay with doing for the rest of your life? And if it's not, you're just gonna find yourself doing the carnivore diet just to, test out the trend, which is cool if you just want to test it out. But just know you won't be able to keep those results, because once we stop doing what got us a certain type of result, then we're gonna lose those results. And so all I'm saying is, whatever diet you're doing, and even when it comes to working out, you gotta do something that you somewhat enjoy. You know, if you just don't like doing strength training, you don't like hitting the gym at all, then following Jay Jackson might not be the best direction to go in, because I talk about hitting the gym a lot. If you're just a body weight calisthenics type of a person, then you may need to go follow somebody like Bully Juice, who does all body weight exercise. He works out, he lifts weights too, but he does a lot of body weight routines, you know? And shouts out to Bully Juice, that he's over there crushing it. But that's the thing, you gotta know what's gonna work the best for you. That takes some self-awareness. It takes knowing, okay, here's what I know I don't wanna do. If you know you don't wanna give up, you know, your wine, you know you don't wanna give up your burgers or your pancakes or, you know, your Reese's cup, whatever it might be, then the carnivore diet ain't gonna be the way for you. But if you know you're 100% fine with just eating straight meat for the rest of your life, some people with it, some people like doing that. But hey, that won't be the majority, because it's the very extreme type diet, the same way as keto. You know, some people can stick with the keto diet, but because it's a very extreme type of a diet, most people won't be able to stick with that. It takes a certain type of crazy to be able to stick with those kind of diets without falling off track. And so with that said, champs, hope you found the video helpful. These are just a couple of my thoughts on the carnivore diet, because I had somebody reach out to me and ask me about it, so I want to make a video about it. If you found the video helpful, be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any future videos. And if you want some step-by-step guidance with your nutrition, with your workouts, and you want some guidance directly from me, down in the description below, you'll see a link to be able to book a game plan Zoom call with me so that we can discuss your challenges as well as your fitness goals, and then see if we'd be a great fit to work together. But other than that, guys, we out of here. Keep crushing it. Let's get to the action.